Welcome. Back of the rack. Sondi and Bendezzer. This is our first video. Is it? Our first video, actually?
Technically.
Okay.
It's our first non-podcast video. Let's say it that way.
Right. We just thought that, E3 is right around the corner, if not already passed by the time this releases. So since this is back of the rack, we thought we would go back in time and look at some of E3's archived videos, I guess. 2004. E3.
Yeah. Go back in time, look at some nostalgia, see if some of these crazy announcements held up to the test of time, I guess is a good word. See what actually became back of the rack at these E3 conferences.
A lot of people are going to be doing, E3 2021. So we figured we'll be different. I'm different.
Y'all on 2021. I'm on 2004.
Exactly. That's a good year. It's a good year for gaming. Just like this whiskey.
Yeah, because in 2004, so far we've done shit. That's spoilers. Never mind.
Let's just say that the games that we're going to be playing are around this decade, around 2004 to 2010. I would say. I think that's safe to say.
That's safe to say. Yeah. So we're just gonna get into it with Sony's E3 press conference of 2004. I didn't watch this because I was, how old was I in 2004? I was 7.
Oh my God. Okay, if you were 7, I was in 2004. So we are 6 years apart. So I was like 12.
Sheesh. I was a little ass kid, bro. The last thing I was worried about was fucking E3.
I didn't know what E3 was, I don't think, at the time either. So 2004, I wasn't even like, oh, I'm looking forward to this shit. Nah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just go ahead and... Nah, keep talking.
The hype wasn't there, We're
gonna talk all over this shit. Yeah. When we were doing our research, we were realizing that like 2003, 2004 was when it like really took off E3 as like the big spectacle trade show that we're getting right now. This crazy shit and light shows.
Yeah, like a concert, almost like a fucking celebratory, like, hey, games, guys.
Yeah. So
had a seizure.
Okay, I'm already seeing some classics here.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Oh my.
I hope the whole audience is just like, what?
So were you a Sony kid, Nintendo kid growing up?
I was a Nintendo kid and a wannabe Sony kid. Like, I always wanted a PlayStation, but it was always Nintendo and GameCube.
Yeah, that's true. Same for me.
Sorry, Nintendo and Sega, not Nintendo and GameCube. Yeah.
Oh, you just had to show how old you was, wouldn't you?
That's no. Okay, so when everybody had 64s, Nintendo 64s, I had a Sega Genesis. My mom had got one from some yard sale, so I was always behind. Always.
Yeah.
Still am.
I never. Still am. As we play these old ass games.
Yeah, I stay in the past.
It's kind of interesting seeing where we go from now. I want to see what they announce, because learned that PlayStation is they make the same game, but they're all so fun. It's a third person open world action game. They're all I don't want to say they're all the same. That's gerrymandering.
That started in the PS3 era, I would say. Late in the PS3 era, that sort of third person open world thing became Sony's bread and butter. Okay, we're doing the Uncharted, Last of Us.
Hey, I'm liking that little no tie button now. I'm rocking with that.
Yeah, with he's double micing it too.
Yeah, dope. That's probably why this shit sound crazy right now.
The audio guy here, just wear 2. I want you to sound blown out. Here, a 10-year life cycle. So each console they were trying to do like 10 years.
That's actually interesting to think about because okay, let's do some math. Look at that, man.
They would be showing the numbers.
At least GameCube sold more than Xbox by this point. But to be fair, I do know the PlayStation 2 was like the house's DVD player forever. That's why I never really like played it, is because like it was the house DVD. So they was probably playing Chappelle Show or some shit on there.
It sort of homogenized all of the avenues of entertainment that everybody was kind of like hopping on board. Like, you know, with DVDs, that was big around the 2000s. So like, you know, everybody's like, oh shit, this is a gaming system and it plays DVDs. Let's get that. Because those numbers, I'm like, that is crazy.
How did they get the demographic for under 8?
Sony's or this conference is such a like blue balls moment because they started off with high energy like cuts and flashing lights, and then he just goes into numbers. All right, so
let's get this boring shit out the way.
Yeah,
I'm glad that they don't talk about this shit no more. I'm glad that they do this behind the scenes. Because, like, I understand that, like, this is where they were supposed to talk about this shit. And, like, we just kind of took over. But, like, shut the fuck up. I love that he's reading off the teleprompter. He's, like, looking down. Like, why is the teleprompter on the floor? And why is the teleprompter walking with him? Like, all right, he's walking this way. Okay, keep going.
Yeah, so he's no longer the CEO. This Kaz guy.
What is Kazurai doing with his life now? I hope he has a beautiful plant he's growing or something.
Yeah, he probably like has shares with the company too. So he's like sleeping good at night. He's like, yeah, PS4 did so good. PS5 is about to do numbers.
Oh, you can't get one still? Oh, that's crazy. $149.
I did not think about the price. The GameCube was $100 now that I remember.
Bro, consoles are $500 now.
Not only have we had the best, most diverse game libraries, but also the best platform games, and the best games have been on the PlayStation.
Oh, wow.
That's a bold accusation.
Yeah, he's like out here making assertions like this. Like, just so you know, we have the best games, bar none. Like, there's no Mario who? Halo what?
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, let's pause it real quick.
The killer apps.
The killer apps, AAA content, Getaway Black Monday. Who remembers that game?
That is a AAA? Wow. That's up there with God of... Okay, I didn't.
That's up there with God of War, start of a classic, Metal Gear Solid 3, easily one of the best games on the PlayStation 2. Gran Turismo 4 is Gran fucking Turismo. Who cares? And trash. I thought about grabbing some more sports games just to like just shred them. I have a box of like just the sleeves and the disc just sitting in like a box of like sports games with like a bunch of like blank like DVD cases just in case I find like some more like loose games. I just use them as shred now. I think I'm ridding the world of sports games because we don't need them.
Yes,
just break them in half. You don't
I think
need
I'm
them.
gonna start doing that too. Like every time I go to the thrift store and I see like 8, Madden 08s, I'm just gonna grab them. Just like it. That way, there just can't be any more, in circulation, and I just won't see them after a couple of years.
Hike the price up, but keep one and keep destroying them to hike the price up.
we could just start a business of taking people's old sports games and disposing of them properly. Apparently, they just sold like hotcakes every year. So
apparently,
it's just like,
and this was back in the like dark ages when like anybody could make a sports game with the license.
Yeah.
So you had like 18 different sports, not just Madden. You had like 15 different NBA games.
Games just didn't look like as stylistic or like cinematic back then, like you're just
polygons.
Like, oh, here's just some in-game shit.
Madden? Killzone. Burnout. Yeah.
Oh, there's a game by the Burnout developers called Split Second, I think.
Yeah,
On the PS3.
I remember that.
That game is badass. I just want to throw that out there.
Hey, say what you want, bro. These ATV games were fire. I want them back. They were so fun, bro.
There were so many MXC versus ATV, ATB, CRT. I'm like, what is going on here? When he comes out, he's like, I wish we could do a Spider-Man game.
Our dream is to do a Spider-Man game, but we just gonna keep doing Ratchet and Clanks
for years.
Thank you very much, Kaz. And before we
You know, that bowling shirt is so 90s and early 2000s.
You're sipping Jameson whiskey?
Yeah. I put it in some cranberry juice. That's a weird combination, I know.
No, my friend. You need to try Jameson and orange juice. I call it the JMOJ.
The JMOJ? So good,
Yes.
make you kill your wife? 60 frames per second? Hey, gotta drink that. That's the first time they mentioned 60 frames per second.
He's like, also 4K support.
Ray tracing.
Ray tracing. It's insane, but we have to scale that back for PS2. Sorry.
Yeah, to scale all that back, get rid of it. So you'll see it in about 10 years. So 20 years, 15 years. Sorry.
This presentation right now is so chaotic. Like,
I'm
there's
hip.
4 different screens, and he's trying to explain what's happening.
So I'm looking at the top left screen, like, what the fuck is going on? The bottom right's not even fucking moving.
And he's like yelling over like this. He's like, yeah, so basically
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
But am I wrong though about his Iron Giant character look?
Listen, bro, if I go to Google right now and I look up the kid
Gunther.
from Iron Giant,
No, wait, what's his name?
and he looks
Hogarth.
just like him.
His name is Hogarth.
He looks exactly like the kid from Iron Giant. Did they just reveal the PSP casually?
What the fuck? Also, yes.
Were we just talking so much?
I swear there was no build up to that. There was just like, oh, by the way,
I'm gonna put a little editor's note that said there was entirely build up for it. We talked over the entire build up.
Oh, dude, I love the PSP, man. I need to get one. I love that thing.
The discs weren't great. The little UMD discs, they weren't great, but the PSP was great. I need to get it specifically for Joan d'Arc, and that's it.
There was so much, dude. Dissidia,
Valkyrie Chronicles,
Disgaea,
oh my
on the
God.
go. Like,
On the
there's like
go.
so. Yeah, Disgaea is an on the go game. You're not. I don't know how people be playing that on
That's
console.
how I
Even
got
though
farther.
I do.
Like, yeah, I have it on I have it on PlayStation 2, but not about the level 999. No. Level 10,000, you got me fucked up.
I'm gonna say something controversial. PSP paved the way for the Switch.
Dead ass, bro. Because the PSP was like a literal, like, I don't even want to say it was a baby. It was like a portable PlayStation 2, but it was like a portable PlayStation 1.
Yeah, the graphics on it were solid as hell, dude. I remember playing Silent Hill Origins on that, and I was like, this looks so good. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
I remember playing Daxter and being like, this is a PlayStation 2 game. Like, that shit was crazy.
And introducing the widescreen too, like it just felt like futuristic, like ahead of its time, you know? Like
I can hear the menu in my head right now, clicking through.
we need to pick some up and just fucking
Jailbreak them.
yeah.
There are some good back of the rack candidates on the PSP, like Patapon. I fucking we love music. Patapon was amazing.
And we know that they buy more games with more disposable income. The secondary target.
Damn, he's just calling out
Yeah,
us. He's like, yeah, people in the age of 18 to 34 buy all our games They're pretty much our bread and butter. They're gonna buy this shit. Oh wow! Really?
I don't know. I kind of always like I would put it on and then I would see it kind of hey.
Oh, what the hell?
Come on, man! You can't just show the Dynasty Warriors then dip.
Oh, this game, Soul Sacrifice. I think it's called. It's like a. Why are they doing this? Why they do this to us? Why are they just gonna cut shit in and out like this?
Hey, man! Come on, man! Darkstalkers? I gives a shit about Darkstalkers. Where's the Dynasty Warriors?
Was this Suikoden?
What
was
that?
that?
Oh my god, more seizures. Who is doing this fucking editing? Oh my gosh. We got NBA Street, NFL Street.
Just add Street. Tiger Woods Street. So they've been just showing shit on PC forever.
They just said, yeah, this is running on an emulator, bro. Oh god, they just said
super high-end PC.
Super high-end PC. We got a 1080 in here. You don't even know what that is, but you'll find out in 10 years. But no, man, I'm sorry, bro. We're gonna have to skip the Nintendo now, bro.
That's why.
Hey, listen, bro.
We should have skipped through it ahead of time before.
And that's the fun part, though. Cell processing. Oh, this is them kind of low-key announcing the PlayStation 3. Cell processing. We can do all this stupid stuff. But it's crazy because none of this shit's going to work in this. Yeah, all this cell process shit that you're talking about is going to ruin you guys for an entire console generation and lead to Xbox still being relevant to this day because of you guys.
Yo, so think about this real quick. The PS2 was released at $150. 7 years later, the PS3 released at $600. Like they shot themselves in the foot with that one. That's crazy.
Do you want to watch Nintendo's 2004 conference?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy watching that? I hope you did, and I hope you watched the first episode of our podcast, Back of the Rack, or else why else would you be watching this video? If you enjoyed this content, you're going to enjoy the next one because we're going to watch Nintendo next. That's going to come out in a couple of days. You're going to see it. It's going to come out E3 weekend. Trust me, okay? And we get a little bit more incoherent as we go along with the night. We're also going to do Microsoft as well to end out the whole trifecta. So if you enjoy this content and you like us, you can always like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. And if you wanted to listen to us on the go, you can listen to us on Apple Music Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, wherever the fuck else you can listen to podcasts. I don't know. This is my first episode out here. Enjoy the rest of your night and have a good day.